So what's up, everybody? This is your boy Jonathan, back at it again. I haven't made a video in a long time. Kind of sick, but no, I'll tell you something. So I wanted to talk about something important today, and so basically, like, I want to talk about men and manners, and it's really starting to really bug me. The stories I hear, or the men I run into, men just don't have manners anymore. Like, for real, they ain't got no manners, and that's why a lot of men are still single, because they don't got manners. So the first thing is, a lot of men aren't taught consequences in their life, and that's why a lot of men have issues right now. So, like, for instance, when I was growing up, I grew up during the crack cocaine epidemic, and there was a lot of gang violence and people walking around with guns, and people would literally shoot you over nothing. So, like, I remember kids would call me names in the neighborhood, and I had a couple of options. Either let it go and walk away and just ignore it and be like, okay, whatever. Or you fight those kids, you win, they're coming back with a gun or a gang to come in, get you. Or you could fight those kids and you could lose. Or you could just walk away and, get on with your life. So if somebody calls you something, you're like, okay, whatever. Like, and that's what I've always done. If somebody calls you something, okay, whatever. It's not even worth it, right? And, because of that, I've always been a chill, kind of mellow person. I don't really fight. I don't really get into arguments with people because, there's consequences, right? A lot of men don't understand that. So I've seen men at Shabbos tables, like, getting in arguments with girls because the girl said they were single, but then when the guy was like, can I get a date? She was like, no. Huge arguments at the Shabbos table exploded. It's like, are you serious? You're really serious right now. Like, you're really serious right now. Don't you see all these other women at the table or in this area who could have given you a chance, but now they're looking at you arguing over one woman? Like, you don't even know the consequences. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, I've had friends who've had men ask them on a second date to the house for sex, and then the girl is like, nah, I can't, whatever. And then the dude, it's this huge problem. It's like, oh my God, dude, like, and it's too much, and they have no manners. Like, you don't have no manners. Like, just let it go. She says no, okay, and just, if you don't like the answer she gives, then, I hate to say it, but just find a girl who's like that. But, even, like, I went to a house party, and this guy showed up, and he was trying to be in the community for years or whatever, and he was trying to date, and he put out all this energy to get clothes and try to find a girl and date or whatever, and he couldn't really get a date from the community, so he left for a year. Next thing you know, he comes to a party, and he's so upset with the community that he was in there fighting people just because he couldn't get a date when he was in the community. Like, really? Like, so you're saying this community is the only community where you can find a date at, right? You can't get a date outside of this community. This community is it. You can't look anywhere else, and then you gotta go and bust up a house party and be in there fighting people. Lucky police didn't get called, you know what I'm saying? And it's sickening because a lot of these men aren't taught consequences, and so they get so upset when they get rejected by women, they just flip out, and they're not taught consequences. And then it's like, that's why also we have incel websites where people get so angry at women for rejecting them that it's like, oh my God, it's the end of the world, the government has to have government issue girlfriends. And it's like, are you serious? Are you really serious? It's just annoying. Or like, you have the MG or the MGTOW movement, which is like, oh, women suck, we're going our own ways, we're never getting intimate, we're never having sex again, we're never having babies, we're not even gonna try because women suck. It's like, are you serious? And then, God rest everybody's soul who's died in one of those mass shootings, but it's like, we've had 3 mass shootings because, the young men couldn't get dates. But nobody ever they weren't raised with consequences. Like, like, if maybe you should just, if a girl rejects you, find some other avenue and find some other place to find a woman, or there's going to be consequences. They never were told that, and so now we have all this stuff happening, and it's just really annoying. And like I said, God rest the souls of all those people who died in all those mass shootings from men who couldn't find dates. But it's just kind of sad, how men are nowadays. And then the other thing, I was raised, when I went to, when I was in college, right? When I went to the university and after the university, right? Everything was run by white, Asian, Filipino Christians, everything, right? And so when I was trying to date in San Francisco, right, because, I'm a black guy and, a lot of people are racist, they would find every single thing about me to match block. And by the way, match blocking means basically blocking somebody from meeting a girl for like a relationship, like to find a girlfriend or a wife or something. So I was always match blocked. All the time. Oh, you're wearing a pair of Jordans, Oh my God, you're just here for the women, blah, 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 and they match block. Oh my God, you looked a girl's direction and match blocked. So, what I learned from that is, when you're going around people, you shouldn't go in there just looking for the girls. You know what I'm saying? So, my attitude on things have changed a lot. You know what I'm saying? I learned when you go into situations, you kind of should just dress nice and just neat and clean and just be polite to everybody. Wait for the girl to give you some type of signal that she wants to talk to you or not. Or you can, you kind of just need to ask maybe simple questions about the activity or something so that, you have some reason to talk to the girl. And then when you ask those questions, you kind of wait to see her response, and if she sounds like she wants to talk to you longer, then okay. If she sounds like she's not really interested, move on, but you have to be polite about it. You know what I'm saying? And, even now I go to dance classes or dance practice, and when I go to dance practice, I'm kind of polite about it. I just like dance by myself in the corner. There are some girls that have called me cute. There's some girls that walk up and talk to me sometimes. I've had conversations with girls in there, and it's fine because I'm polite and nice. Like, I don't creep people out. I just kind of wait and mind my own business. And that's what a lot of guys don't understand is, when you go into a place to be social and stuff, you shouldn't just go straight for the girls. It's extremely rude, and guys have no manners. Like I said, I've seen people show up to Shabbos dinners and they run straight in there. It's all about the girls, ruining everybody's night. Or, you know what I'm saying? I've seen so many instances where I go to activities and men just ruin it because they run in there and it's all about the girls, and it's kind of disrespectful, and that's why they never meet anybody. Like, even I've been to raves, and my friend was showing me some article of some creepy dude that was in there, like, 43, and like going up and taking girls home from raves, and just it's like, are you serious? Like, really? And I've been to some raves with my friends, and a lot of the guys look really creepy in there. And when I go to raves, I'm not really trying to talk to anybody or taking anybody home, but girls are always talking to me at raves because I don't really bother anybody. I walk in there with my plaid sweaters on, my nice shoes, my nice jeans, like an old ass man, and just like hang out like I'm the chaperone of the rave. And like some girls come talk to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice, sweetie. Oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I have manners. Like, I'm there for the rave, I'm there for the music, and women generally talk to me because of that. So all in all, look, all I'm trying to say is, all y'all men out there, you need to know manners. You need to learn manners. You need to get manners, whatever you got to do. And once you get manners, maybe you'll be able to actually find a woman, okay? And maybe women will start talking to you when you get some manners. All right, this is Jonathan. I'm out, y'all. Peace.